Hello and welcome to this video guide. I'll be trying to show what healers do in the weapon's Refrain ultimate. For general explanations of the mechanics, please check out other guides like the Tessan or the Gina guides. Please keep in mind that this video will only show LPDU strats and waymarks. Generally there's only one regen and one shield healer, but double shield comp works as well. There's no healer 1 or healer 2 in this fight, as both healers generally do the same things anyway. Before the pull, discuss with your co-healer who takes the LB puddle at the end of Garuda. Scholars should summon their fairy and sages should put Cardia on the main tank. Once the tank starts a countdown, shield healers shield the party and regen healers can give their OGCD shield to the off tank. Sages can also use Caracol for free in the opener. Your opener in this fight is pretty simple. You just cast your damage spell into DOT, then use 2-minute buffs once you see Slipstream being cast. For most of this, you'll just be standing somewhere south and attacking the boss. Once the plumes spawn, you AoE them. I personally recommend using Assay's or having the Earthly Star pop here as well, and heal the tanks. Stuff like Haima, Excog, Benison or Tetra or Essential Dignity are good to use here. Stay stacked up, and when you hear Garuda scream, you dodge away. This is a good time to use a party regen or shield after you dodged. Kill the spiny plume once the off tank has 2 stacks. Stack up in the bubble once the orange AoE disappears and heal up. You will need to heal a lot here, so don't be afraid to use all your healing and mitigation buttons. This is a good time to use Spread Low or Zoe shields. After the first friction cast, leave the bubble, and don't forget there is more to heal. After the melees have cleansed, just wait for the scream and the feather rains and dodge those. Use the downtime to heal up and shield the party. After the raid wipe, just heal the party up a bit again and wait for the scream to dodge to 3. Give the tanks your OGCD shields and mids if you have any. Not too much happening here for healers. You just stay stacked and wait for the next scream and dodge that. It's always safe to dodge outwards if you're not sure where the tornadoes are gonna be. Next up, you have some time to get the party to full HP with shields again. And basically, you're just going to AoE the plumes once they come into range, press your mitigation and shields, and don't kill the boss until the tethers have gone off. Keep in mind there's another feather rain to dodge here. Depending on what was discussed, either you or the co-healer picks up the puddle by walking into it. Next up, Ifrit will spawn, so dodge to the safe spot. This is an example of doing early awake Garuda. It's almost the same as normal Garuda, but there will be one more cleanse during this part, so you will need to heal a bit more. The next raid wipe will also hurt a bit more, so you definitely need to make sure the party is at full HP with shields for this. This part is pretty much the same as normal as well. You will dodge to 3 once you hear the scream. One thing that happens though is you will have to walk into the orange AoE once it disappears, and then dodge the next feather rains. And you will kill the boss early if you do early awake Garuda. You need to kill her before the tethers go off. Either way, Ifrit will be next, so pop sprint and run to the safe spot. Use this downtime to heal the party to full with shields. And then send your pot in 2 minutes once the boss is targetable. After the raid wipe, shield healers will have to shield again for the Vulcan Burst knockback. After this, a tank buster will happen. This tank buster has 3 hits, and after the 3rd hit, you might need to heal the tank a bit. Next up, you will see 4 nails spawn. The 2 nails that are closer together are New North. One healer will get a Searing Wind debuff. They will go relative south. The other healer, in this case that's me, will just stay in the middle. When these nails get killed, the party will take damage, so make sure to use mitigation and keep the party alive. I highly recommend giving the Searing Wind healer Haima, Excog, Divine Benison, or a card. Here's an example of me getting Searing Wind. You will see me get targeted by the boss and then moving away from the boss and the nails that are closer together. You can still heal and mitigate the party even from down there. Once the debuff expires, you can go back to the party. The boss will jump away for a bit, so use this downtime for AoE regions and shields. After this raid wipe, one of the healers will again be selected to receive Searing Wind debuff. We'll go to the relative west on an intercardinal. I personally like to line myself up with the corner of the middle way marker to make sure I'm intercardinal. A bit after that, the other healer that currently does not have the debuff will receive the Searing Wind debuff. If after the raid wipe you do not get the Searing Wind debuff, you will just go with the tanks and the melees towards relative north intercardinal. I recommend getting the party to full HP here, because now you will have to move out with Searing Wind and there will be a stack for the rest of the party soon after. Once you get the Searing Wind debuff here, you can just go opposite of your co-healer and you can still reach the party with mitigations and heals from here. If the boss does not die here, you will then go opposite of the party to prepare for if it dashes. Here you will basically mirror what the party on the other side is doing. Searing Wind will still take one more time, so do not go to the party immediately after the dashes. Once the debuff is gone, you can go back to the middle and stay behind the boss because there is a tank buster happening in the front. Here you just see me holding damage because I was trying to showcase what happens after the Ifrit dashes. Usually the boss is dead at this point, but there's just some ranged baiting eruptions into some tank autos into a party stack. Next up I'll be showing you the dashes from the party side. You will go with the party once your Searing Wind debuff has expired and just dodge together with the party. Here you see the healer being too slow and going back to the party, and they just die. Unfortunate. Either way, once the boss dies, just go to the wall because Titan will be spawning and dealing proximity damage. This again is a good time to use AoE, regions and shields, as well as your mitigation for the next raid wipe. After this raid wipe, the party will be stacking up behind the boss, because in the front there will be a tank buster happening. Some tanks will invuln this and others will use all their mitigations. Either way, heal the map after. Then dodge the weight of the land puddles on the ground. When Titan jumps away, go opposite of where he will spawn and use some downtime regions and shields again. Then get up close to the boss and pre-position yourself for the next mechanic, which is Titan Jails. You basically just want to line up the jails here. As a healer you can get basically any number. It kinda depends on what the AM priority is for whoever's using it. It can be different, you can be number 1, you can be number 2, you can be number 3. Just be prepared to do either of them. If you don't get jailed, just dodge the landslide to the sides and get close to the boss. After the jails have exploded, there's another burst window and a multi-hit raid wipe upcoming. So you will have to burst and heal up the party at the same time. This one doesn't hurt too much though, so you'll still have plenty of time to press your attack buttons. You will want to stack up with the party to bait the weight of the lance, and then you will dodge those. After Awakening Titan, the landslides will have a follow-up, so good luck dodging that. Titan will jump away again, so get opposite of him and use this downtime to heal up again. The arena will get smaller again, so if you're reviving someone, make sure to res them inside the smaller arena. One of the 2 healers will get marked for jail, and they will just stand relatively middle and get jailed there. The others will be attacking the jail to free the healer, and then there will be another landslide baited on that healer, so make sure to dodge that after you get freed. I recommend giving the tank holding the boss Haima, Excog, Shield Card or Benison for the autos that happen during this. Next up is another multi-hit raid wipe, so use what you have to heal the people. After this there will be another 2-hit tank buster. Heal up the tank if needed. For the next bit, the middle of the arena will be unsafe and there will be weights of the lance randomly baited on people. In this example you see my side of the group did not get any, but if you get any you would dodge right then left, and then either right or left depending on what works better, and then into the landslide telegraph. You don't always see these mechanics, but if you do, it's just a tank buster into more weight of the land puddles, into another multi-hit. When the boss dies, he again will leave a puddle, which a melee will pick up. You just carefully step into the middle for the proximity from the Magitech bits spawning. If people got landslided during Titan, feel free to res them here. That, just attack the Magitech bits. I recommend switching targets a bit, so you can make sure every bit gets hit. Once the bits are dead, the healer that picked up the puddle at the end of Garuda will be using their limit break. After La Habrea dies, shield healers will want to shield the entire party. Sages can also use Kara. I also recommend checking your food buff duration here. One of the issues this ultimate has as a legacy ultimate is that if you have a clean run during Ultima, you might not be able to generate enough limit break to be able to tank LB3 after suppression, which is why I'll be explaining a concept called LB cheese. Basically the way it works is that the party will survive a lethal hit by using big enough shields and mids while being low HP. For this reason, we do not want to heal the party to full here. After the raid wipe, scholars should steady Eos and use one soccer after the damage. Sages can prepare Zoe. Roughly around this time, scholars would use Phaelum and try to crit shield the off tank. Once they get a crit, or when the screen goes white, they will spread low from this. Sages will just use Eucrasian Prognosis. When the screen goes white, use your mitigations. Next up is another pot and burst window. You can use your potion a bit before the boss is targetable, so that it's back up earlier. Hold as size until the tank purge is over, and you have 2 bars of limit break generated. Other than that, just stay stacked up with the group and heal them up after damages. After this burst we are going into ultimate predation. You don't really have to do much here. I personally like to use this downtime to give something to the main tank for the upcoming autos. For this, you're kinda just stacking up with the party next to the A marker. For the chain that is spawning on 2 people, I recommend for shield healers to already use their AoE heal over time. Always dodge towards one first and then to the safe side, so you don't bait the landslide in a funny way. Next up is another multi-hit raid wide. Use your mids and heals, whichever you have available. You don't really need to GCD heal here if everyone presses their buttons, but it's better to be safe than sorry. Dodge the feather rains, and heal the main tank after their invuln if needed. In this short downtime, just use your shields and AoE regions. For the start of annihilations, healers will dodge east, then they will dodge west, and then west one more time. One of the healers will get Searing Wind here, and they will go south. The other healer will wait for the feather rains and then dodge north. I recommend also giving something like X-Fog, Heima, Divine Benison, or the shield card to the Searing Wind healer. This is the burst window as well, so send your 2 mimids here. Once you see Ifrit dash, you will run from 1 to 2, and then into the Eye of the Storm. Heal people and use your mitigation. There's another set of feather rains coming up, so be prepared to dodge that. Once the boss comes back, just stay on the northern half of the Eye of the Storm, because in the south there's still the Searing Wind healer, and in the northeast there will be a tank buster going off. Heal the tank after the tank buster. If the boss is below 50% HP here, it'll go into suppression. If your core healer happens to die on annihilation and cannot take the tether, you as the other healer can technically also take it, just be aware that their corpse is still active with Searing Wind. So just grab the tether and walk away from the party and the corpse. It doesn't always work out, so don't worry if it doesn't. Next up, I'll be showing how it looks when you get Searing Wind after your dodges. If you see you get the debuff, just go to the southern edge of the wall. Then pop sprint and dodge towards Ifrit into the landslide. Afterwards, just walk in and grab the tether. Keep yourself alive, and be prepared to dodge the next feather rain. The Searing Wind debuff will still be active, so do not go near the party yet. You basically just want to stand as far south as you can inside the Eye of the Storm. You can walk back to the party once the debuff expired. Next up, I'll be showing you what happens if the boss is not below 50% HP after the homing laser. Basically, you just go out, then there's a frontal, then you have to AoE shield the party. Then there's another tank buster going on, so heal the tank. After the tank buster, reshield again. There will be another frontal, and then Ultima goes into suppression. For suppression, basically just do loose spreads all around the northern half of the arena, so you can see which mechanic you get. If you see eruptions beneath your feet, you will go over the middle of the arena, and then towards 3, and then towards north or Ultima, whichever works for your brain. Dodge the feather rains, and kill the jail. Stack up on the B marker, dodge to 3, and then back to B, into the landslide telegraph. Use your mitigations and regions. Heal the party to full, and then dodge the feather rains. Next up, I'll be showing you how it looks when you get eruptions and get jail marked. You basically do the same movement, except that you just stop at 3 and wait to be freed. Once you get freed, you just go to B to bait the landslide, then to 3 to dodge the landslide, and then back to B. Heal the party up for the stack. Be ready to dodge the feather rains yet again. If you get the green marker above your head, you will go behind the tanks and wait there until you hear the scream from the feather rains. Dodge inwards. You never want to go near the walls during suppression, because there are feather lances circling the arena that will kill you instantly. Another B3B dodge into healing the party. This stuff always stays the same no matter what you get on suppression. If you get nothing for suppression, you will also go behind the tanks and just take the scenic route. You basically want the light pillar to spawn away from the jail and the party. So just go across D and A, and then it's the usual B3B dodge. Always B3B. Usually there wouldn't be a tank LB3 here, but because the main tank lost their stack during Annihilation due to someone else's accident, we had to tank LB3 this to keep the run going. Either way, after suppression, Ultima will respawn and cast Ultima. Have the party at full HP with shields for that. For the next part, the party will be eating orbs. The first one southeast, the second one northeast. You can use shortcast for this knockback, but you don't have to. Use your mitigations and heals to top the party up in between the 2 hits from the orbs. If people are dead, the orbs will hurt more. After this, the party will go to the 1 marker. You should heal them up and shield them. Every primal will show up and do one of their trademark moves. On top of that, there will be 3 stacks going off at different times shortly before big raid wides. Ideally, you would use Caracol or Sacred Soil for the first and third primal, and use whatever DLC mids you have for the second primal. Shield and heal the party after each stack goes off. For Titan, you kinda just dodge between 1 and 2 and stay stacked up with the party. For Ifrit, you will start on 1, pop sprint, and sprint to 2. During the second primal, usually your pot comes off cooldown, so this is also where you would pot and burst again. And for the third primal, which is Garuda in this case, you would wait until the orange AoE disappears and then step in. And do not forget to dodge the feather rains afterwards. After the 3 primals, there would be the enrage sequence, where you will just be attacking the boss until it dies, hopefully. Good luck, and I hope you win. And that's it for the guide. Thanks very much for watching, and special thanks go out to Medicine and Meow for helping me with this guide.